All right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am on my rock around the clock sleep schedule where it's just really crazy, which is why I'm streaming late tonight. But let's see. Here's the Warlock. This is who I've been playing with on stream. And now that we are done with the primary quest, it's time to really dig into the seasonal stuff. And that's going to be a little bit of a learning / relearning experience for me. Let me start with quests. Okay, so we have Stargazer here. I think I accidentally accomplished this off screen. So we're at this point here, return to the Hall of Heroes to repair Stargazer's memorial. This one's pretty important. I did do this. This is week 2, by the way. This is the start of a new playlist that's just going to be called Season of Defiance, where we just track how things progress throughout the season. And this step is done. So week 2 for I remember this went by really fast. So this is all recorded actually in the legendary campaign side of things. Okay, so then that means, oh yeah, this was accomplished while I was during the last stream. I found all the packets. So we're going to go with this. And we'll go visit the Hall of Heroes. Did a little bit of work on Elden Ring today. Looking forward to that Elden Ring DLC. That's going to be pretty neat. Alright, so we go back. Here we go.
Yes. How to describe? Algorithm is inaccurate, but acceptable shorthand. It's an occlusion in the way, perhaps, but if we ride along the edge, accelerated processing, gravitational lensing as applied to data.
Okay. Not even gonna pretend that I really understood all of that.
I ain't gonna fixate on the things I can't control. Oh, hey.
I found Stargazer's algorithm in the data you recovered, except it's not an algorithm. They called it the occlusion. Love this stuff. My data crawler also pulled some old library records showing who else accessed Stargazer's archive back in the day. Maelstrom. She was the greatest military mind in history, and she's one of our smashed servers. It can't be a coincidence. If this occlusion spooked the Vex, maybe Maelstrom kept a backup of it on her server. She was a warrior, so go start some fights. Alright.
I found Stargazer's algorithm in the data you recovered, except it's not an algorithm. They called it the occlusion. Love this stuff. My data crawler also pulled some old library records showing who else accessed Stargazer's archive back in the day. Maelstrom. She was the greatest military mind in history, And she's one of our smashed servers. It can't be a coincidence. If this occlusion spooked the Vex, maybe Maelstrom kept a backup of it on her server. She was a warrior, so go start some fights.
Okay. A strange clue connects the Cloud Striders whose memorials were destroyed. Something they refer to as the occlusion. What it is or why the Vex want it remains a mystery, though. Quinn asks you to try restoring the memorial to Cedric Assur, the Cloud Strider known as Maelstrom. She was a war hero and tactician, so engaging the enemy and stockpiling supplies seem like the next logical steps. Defend the city by participating in patrols and public events and loot chests to begin bonding with this legacy. Areas defended 0%, Strand sources bonded. Strand sources bonded. Does that mean I need to be using Strand? Because I'm not right now. I don't quite know. Bond with Strand sources. Oh, okay, so maybe you pick up Strand? It's one of those places that you interact with? All within the Vex incursion zone. Okay. Let's see here. Is there a... Vex incursion is down here. Terminal overload. Well, I thought I remembered seeing it actually labeled as Vex incursion. It's a launch, okay. Not what I'm looking for. Well, this kind of bothers me. I'm going to go ahead and head off where I think I'm supposed to be going. I got to orient myself here. Okay, there she is, so I got to go this way. I could have sworn that the map actually had Vex Incursion Zone labeled on it at one point in time. I don't think I can purchase anything. I think I checked that at the end of last stream. But since we're here, I'll double check. Yeah, I'm at 121 of 200. Okay. So I watched a video, and I checked with my brother who confirmed it, but I think if my brother had known one other small detail, maybe he would have disagreed. Or if he'd thought of it. I'll finish that here in a second. There we go, red border.
Great.
Okay, well that ironically plays right into what I was going to tell you. So I watched a video that said bank all of your Ingrams. Now this was during week 1 of the season. Until next week when you can unlock the focused Ingram weapons from this season. And the video said plenty of people are going to be tempted to spend their Ingrams on armor because they can do that right now and try to get high stat armor. And this guy was saying don't do that. Be patient, hold on to your Ingrams, and then next week when you can unlock focused weapons, talking about the week that we're on now, week 2, then spend your Ingrams, and you can get red borders, and you can start unlocking the patterns for these weapons, which I'm going to do right now, by the way. This is an arc pulse rifle. And the idea being that you don't really need high stat armor right away. That's more of an end game thing. But unlocking the patterns for crafting weapons and then firing them and leveling them up and all that, that's something that takes time, so you want to get started on that first. Well, my brother agreed with that. And as a general concept, that's probably spot on. The thing that I didn't understand, and that I felt like I was maybe a little misled on, I would have to watch the video to really make sure how he phrased it, and I don't know where that video's at or who did it. But I had 16 Ingrams set up, and I went ahead and I unlocked the ability to spend those Ingrams on seasonal weapons. But it's not until next week, week 3, that you're guaranteed to get a red border on your first seasonal weapon drop. Right, so I guess it was like a roll of the dice as to whether or not you were going to get a red border. I didn't get any red borders at all. And they cost me 4 Ingrams a piece. I thought that was kind of ridiculously expensive. And so I personally wound up having a lot of regret. I would have rather have taken those Ingrams and bet on being able to get high stat armor, that I could start leveling up for masterwork. You know, I'm talking 67 or 68 total points and distributed correctly. That kind of stuff. And I feel like I would have gotten at least something out of that, you know, versus absolutely nothing. Okay, we're not going to hang around here, because they're just going to keep getting reinforced. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm about to make the same mistake I did a little while ago and leave a zone that I have a patrol in. Looks like I completed that patrol, so we will hightail it out of here. Okay, we have Vex. All right, let's go get this guy up here. Ah. I knew something was firing at me. Can I get up there? Ah! Darn it. Okay, sniper down. This is a spec I kind of threw together for some Gambit matches. It uses 2 fragments that work off finishers. So that's why you see me using my finisher move a lot. Let's see, let's frag out. Necrotic gloves. Got a void breach. Okay, how are we doing on our quest? I don't see it. Am I not tracking it? Quests. Maelstrom, there we go. Area defended. Bond with strand sources and participate in public events, patrols, and loot resources. So I guess I'm not in the Vex incursion zone yet, but now we do have a radar. Okay, my bad. That was kind of a rookie mistake there.
Getting word of more strangeness in our cyber city. No creepy voices, but definitely more quaking and shaking than anyone's cool with. Bet it's one of the Legion's disruptor arrays. If you see one, shoot it down. I mean, shut it down. Actually, do both.
Okay, let's maybe just try and do this event and see if that'll, during the course of the event, if we check off the required steps.
And we're off! A strong start from the Guardian are favored to win, but can they survive that Shadow Legion stampede?
Oh, that was a wasted powered melee. And this is not Vex. Frag out. Oof. Okay. 40% of combatants defeated. That's for this quest here. I don't know if I'm actually getting any progress on the other quest. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Another vehicle. Ah. Oh.
Folks, we could have a spoiler in this race. The Vex might just run away with today's grand prize.
Alright, so that sounds like Vex have now arrived. Here they are. %2% area defended. Ah, aren't you fortunate? Destroy everything. Paint the room green. Just throw another one out because I make them up pretty quickly. Grab invisibility, set up shop right here. Oh, yep. Everything is dead. Alright. Alright, what do we look like now? Still only 2%. That sucks. Okay, do I have a radar blip? Not really. What about something on the map pointing me towards? Okay, so I am in the Zephyr Concourse. Man, this is something I don't want to continue struggling with this. Let me remove my own ignorance here. Where is the Vex incursion zone? How to find the Vex incursion zone. Bungie made, look at this. 1, 2, 3 paragraphs of fluff. And basically 2 paragraphs of info. Made it easy to spot where the Vex incursion zone currently resides. When opening the Neomuna map, look for the area currently covered in animated lines of blue and green code. So it works a little bit like Europa. Blue and green code. Right next to it, a similarly colored node can be hovered over to get confirmation of the current Vex incursion zone. Okay. Blue and green. Okay, there it is. Yep, it works just like Europa. It rotates around. Maelstrom. So I should have it on radar. I have it. Whoops, I have it tagged. Alright, well, what about manually orienting myself in the correct direction? Okay. I'm looking right at it. So I'm thinking it's the entire zone here. Okay, strand meditations, that's nice. So I guess we'll do patrols in this area, and maybe that'll lend itself to area defended. Because the original instructions did say to do patrols. Let's get him up. Dang, man. I couldn't really locate that gunship. I was looking around for it in the chaos, and there he is. Okay. Let's hop up this way. Hop up this way. Oh man, my follow-up Nova bombs didn't target that thresher. Go away. Okay, got a chest. Currently sitting at 4%. Does the chest help? I'm at 6%. Right? Yes. Okay, so that's what I gotta do. I gotta look for patrols.
Welcome to Neomuna Civil News. I'm Jisoo Calorando. Scientists continue to study the alien structure the Witness created from the remains of the Traveler. The link established between the Veil and the Traveler's so-called Pale Heart created a portal through which the Pyramid Fleet leader escaped. Professor Alagi Ahmed commented, "It appears to be an Einstein-Rosen bridge, but with paracausality, little can be said for certain." Stay tuned to Neomuna Civil News for updates.
I forget what paracausality is supposed to be. I've heard them mention that a few times, and I'm taking a wild guess here, but I'm thinking that it's the actions that occur in a parallel universe wind up causing effects in yours. My goodness. Close to a finisher. Man, he can take a hit. Ah. Oh, this looks like fun. Uh-oh. Let's scoop up all these orbs of power. Oh, wow! I ran into a nightmare. That's a lot of incoming fire. My necrotic poison is the gift I leave behind. Not a lot of maneuverability here in this little corridor. I need to get to a better spot. Oh my gosh. We win.
He says return to the Cyber City. Thanks for your help, Guardian.
All right. That was nice. 24% on area defended. I haven't found any strand sources. I don't know. Maybe I should switch to strand as a just in case. Go. Let's go get these dudes. Just out of curiosity, I want to watch the necrotic poison and see what it does, just basically by itself. It's killed one all by itself. It just killed a second. It's infected the last one. Well, not a last one. There they go. This guy makes it. Okay.
Because there's a scion in your area clearly asking for one.
24% still, so I don't think I made any improvements off that. We got some guys jumping around over here, so maybe there's some action to be had. No? Doesn't seem like it. There is... Oh boy. A chest. That gets me to 26%. Here's the quest. And another chest. I'm at 2 of 20 supplies. Okay, so this is the grind. This guy looks kind of fancy. Yeah, that's quite neat looking. And this is the stuff that I have to learn / relearn. What grind do I need to be doing? What's the purpose behind it? What am I aiming for? Well, I think the purpose behind it is to raise light level and get access to things like weapon patterns by raising rank and I guess reputation with people like Nimbus. Let's go start this this quest right here. That shield blocks everything, man. I don't really have a full strand spec up yet. I've not decided what kind of stuff I want to use or how to pair it together. I'm already at 17 of 20 supplies though. Nimbus is growing on me again. I started out liking him, and then he had a stretch where it seemed like he was just overly chill core on everything. And it kind of broke immersion for me. It didn't seem realistic. And now he's growing on me again. think he phased through part of that. Holy smokes, the suspend works on him? Not for very long, it doesn't hold him long. Okay. Defeat Ludus Array.
Get over there before they turn it back on.
I don't know if I can get up there. That's one of the things I have to interact with. Okay. Okay, how's my overall quest looking? 34% and 1 of 2. I'm already full on heavy. This guy again. Who's got the rockets? The guy up in the air in the back. Golly, man. I don't ever see these dudes blow up like that.
The Quakebakers changed hands again.
All right. Jeez. That didn't do hardly anything to him. Okay. So I guess we won. 40% area defended, one of 2 strand sources. Do I see one of those star things again? Because that's where the strand sources are. I do not. Okay, how am I looking on heavy? I am full. Defeat Sismic, the Net Desecrator. Who is this way? Oh, he's running. We win again. Okay, 40%. I was looking for that star. Oh. Immune. Okay. Alright, we got a lot of ads to kill. Jeez. That did not work. Somebody put in a lot of damage there. We got strand meditations right here. What is? Aha. Okay. I thought I sidestepped that.
Way to chase them off, Guardian! And it sounds like our evil imaginary friend doesn't have anything else to say, so...
Well, he had...
Well, we'll have to deal with that later.
Yeah, he did have something to say. We just don't know what it was. Alright, thanks for the revive, bud. Okay, so, 52%. Still only one of two. I don't know where to find this other strand source at. The first one was out this way. So if we follow this around the perimeter, maybe I'll find the second one.
Heads up, Guardian. One of Callus's little clairvoyant creeps is in your range and up to no good.
Okay, I'm still looking for that star icon. Not that way. I want to follow this outer perimeter. Alright, let's grab heavy. I'm at 12, I can hold 16. Okay, continuing perimeter check. So we should see a thick strand or a star icon denoting its location. man, I haven't seen it anywhere. Oh, that's where the partition campaign is. Break into a Vexmine stronghold and defeat it. I'll be doing that eventually. I don't want to do it right now, but I need to check that out. I haven't done it yet. I don't think. Okay, well, I think I've done a full circle. What's this quest called? Maelstrom. Maelstrom guide. Oh, well, the Vex incursion zone is going to switch around, though. So... Bond with Strand sources and participate in public events, patrols, and loot resources all within Vex incursion zone. You have to defeat enemies to defend the area. And bond to Strand sources. Complete the Lost Sector. Return to the Hall of Heroes to repair Maelstrom's Memorial. Okay, here. You'll need to head to the Vex incursion zone for this part. Here you'll find a quest marker that will show you where it's located on a particular day, as this will change regularly. However, if you ever need to find it and don't see the quest marker, look for an area with glowing green dotted lines on the map. Then, as the quest text says, participate in public events, patrols, and loot resources to achieve 100% on this task completion bar. However, the 2 Strand sources are giving some Guardians trouble. Unfortunately, it's not exactly clear where to find Strand sources. These sources spawn only in the Vex incursion zone, spawn infrequently, and are only available for a few moments at a time. Oh my gosh. When you're near one, you'll see it marked with a gray star marker. Once you find one, you can either camp the area until it returns, or continue searching for another. Unfortunately, there's no way to force these items to spawn, so it's just waiting and hoping luck is on your side. That kinda sucks. I wouldn't chalk that up as being fun. I'm saying this all the time. I don't mind games that revolve around a grind. A lot of games do that. I played World of Warcraft for years and years and years. You know, and it was always kill 40 of this and collect their furs, you know, or something like that. But it was fun. There was purpose to it, and it wasn't. Good games know how to put a grind together in a way that feels like you are achieving goals rather than grinding. That's the illusion that you have to be able to create. And whenever you design strand anchors to appear infrequently, only be up for a few seconds, it's random what causes them to appear, and it's completely unknown where they will appear. That there's no skill involved in that. It's completely arbitrary, and I don't think too many people like that. Alright, well, given that bit of information, let's outfit the ghost for maximum, I don't know, this one right here, caches or resources. And then just hope that we come across this star icon. Where are we at on the rest of it? 56%. Alright, we'll go grab this patrol over here. Oh, star. Oh, well, how are we supposed to get up there, man? It's only gonna be there for a little bit. Go, go, go. I feel super lucky to have come across that. I don't have to worry about that anymore, I hope. Repelling the siege, combatants defeated. Okay, so we have to go look for things to kill. There we go. Oh, hello. Get wrecked. I got an overload key, 60% done there. I got 0% on the combatants defeated, so not quite sure what it wants from me. Maybe I should head back to that general area. Might be Vex that I have to kill. Well, there's some Vex up there to test that theory. Well, I'm 15%, so it did like me killing Vex. But was it Vex, or was it the fact that I was killing them in this area? Killing mobs. So I'm trying to find Vex to see if I missed a war here. To see if I kill him in another area, do I get credit? And then that way I'll know, okay, it wants me to do Vex. Well, this feels like a ghost town. I wonder, you know, everything's got a life cycle. There's the lost sector. Everything has a life cycle. And it often comes as sort of a shock when something is at its end. And I'm running around here wondering, when is the day? How far in the future will it be that Destiny 2 does something, or people are just, it's been around for long enough, or the development crew push something that's so radically unpopular that it leaves such a bad taste in people's mouth that this is what you get. Zone after zone after zone, day after day after day, just empty. A ghost town. You know, because I've seen that happen with games before. It either gets old and gets surpassed by something else. That's kind of usually what it is. But there, a lot of times it's a blend of factors. Not only has it gotten kind of old and stale, and about everything that you could think of for a storyline in that particular universe has been done, and so now it's old and stale, and it looks dated, it feels dated. But then on top of that, when that happens, it causes less forgiveness in other areas. Like, if a game is a ton of fun at the time, people will overlook a lot of stuff. But at the point in time that the game begins to really feel dated, that's when that forgiveness really begins to dissipate. And now a whole bunch of other complaints, a whole host of complaints. It'll look like it's just random, and all of a sudden just people are pissed about something, right? They're silly, or they're quitting in droves, and they're fed up, and they're posting on social media about it and stuff like that. But it's not random. It's not sudden. It's all just been lurking beneath the surface because you were doing stupid stuff with your game, pushing things that doesn't really appeal to a wide enough audience, you know? And it's just that stuff was overlooked and forgiven because the game was fun. But man, tell you what, the moment it's not anymore, or it's just kind of run its course, all of that stuff comes out of the woodwork. So, not predicting when or if any of that will happen, or if it's applicable with this game or anything. I'm more saying it's an inevitability for all games, and I was just kind of struck by how empty this place is right now. It made me wonder, when is that day coming for D2? What's going to take its place, you know? I would say Destiny 2 is what supplanted World of Warcraft. I don't know that for sure because I'm not the biggest MMORPG guy out there. And whenever I quit WoW, I was so sick and tired of playing with other people online that I really went hard into single-player games. You could maybe say EVE Online, but EVE Online really is more of a niche thing, and it's been around for forever, man. It's been around just as long as WoW has, just about. And it has its own... I don't think that would be the one I would name. It has a very niche audience, despite the fact that it's a large audience. And I just can't really think of anything else. I would have to say Destiny 2. From my limited scope on this subject, I think Destiny 2 is what supplanted World of Warcraft. Now, WoW, of course, still hung around, and it's still around to this day. And it has still has quite the audience. But it definitely had a peak, and it's definitely over the hill. You know, that peak occurred a while ago. I remember you could, World of Warcraft was so thoroughly popular internationally that there was a real substantial chance that you could be playing with like a movie star or something at any given time. Missed it. Get that chest. Okay, we're at 80%. Let's go ahead and start this off again. That guy right there has killed me more times tonight than anything else. Dang. I had to range it, and then by the time I had it ranged in, I got wrecked. Okay. Darn it. I was hoping I was in a position where that thing wouldn't be able to hit me. I hate you, Thresher. I hate you. Are they heat sinking? Ugh. Let's try the grenade launcher again. Okay, should be able to hit him from here. Alright, now we can go to town. Oh, well, we got these little mini tanks down here now. They're a problem. There's so many of these foot soldiers that get in the way. Ah, there he is. I've got a chance, he's got a chance, I win. There we go, okay. This place is all mine.
Steps into the ring. You know him, you hate him. There's a pest from the Nexus. The Vic.
82% done. I think a lot of it got blocked. Oh, everything just disappeared? 84% now. That dude got rocked. Wow. Oh.
This has been a real give and take race, folks. Every party is in it to win it.
86%, 80% combatants defeated. Cool. Okay, I think I can officially come off of Strand now since I found those Strand resources. And go back to the Void spec I was using. Ow. Ouch. Oh, down he goes. %, 95% combatants defeated. So I'm close. I'm close. Use an arc cranium to destroy the Vex nodes. Well, there's only a minute and a half left for that. Okay. Where's the other one at? Oh. I didn't see the third node. I don't know if we accomplished that or not. There was another guy on here. I think this guy's sending dudes out. Every time I go in there to clear that room out, this place gets nuked. It didn't feel like it was that close to being done. Maybe Jaime is just that hard of a hit. Okay, well, 92% on area defended. Scion staying ahead of my lead. All right. Gonna die soon. Somehow we lived through it. Is he immune again? Yeah. Whoa. Down he goes.
You hear that, Shadow Legion? You get it now, Max? You and your psycho cyber shenanigans are not welcome in this city!
Nimbus going schizoid. Alright, complete the lost sector within the Vex incursion zone. So I saw that. There it is. Alright, now I've never been here before. Oh man, somebody got a nice room here. This is a good location. How do I get into this thing? Maybe it was something in that room. Maybe there's like a vent. I do not see anything. Okay.
Shadow Legion's trying to crash the Cloud Ark again. Put a stop to it, would ya?
Is that it? Yeah, I think this is it.
Sid, it's us. Can you tell us anything about this building and what the Cabal would want with it?
I see your position. Oh, that's one of the hydroponic tower farms. It's one of the big hubs of food production here in Neomuna.
So pretty important then.
That's an understatement. Get him out of there, will you?
We're looking to contaminate the food supply, huh? That's a dirty trick. Something I missed in here, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Seems most likely it would be in this room. Yep, there we go. Can't hold out against the force of Osteostriga forever. I mean, why not? Overshot him. Sniper.
Not that food production isn't valuable, but is there something more going on here? This is a lot of Cabal.
All farms like this have a central parent tree. It's already a rootstock with a couple dozen genetic strains in it. Think of it like a plant backup drive.
So if you lose some plants, you can just get more clippings?
Right you are. And it's protected by some heavy-duty climate control hardware. So it's not defenseless, but it's not military spec either. So that Shadow Legion could do real damage. We can only lose so many farms before we're unable to support the people in the Cloud Ark anymore.
Shouldn't there be a chest that you get for defeating the boss? Okay, haven't faced the boss yet. Here we go. Gee whiz. Oh, I thought I had him down enough for a kill shot there with my finisher.
Here I was coming to ask you to chase those Cabal off, and you're already done. Ha! Much appreciated, Guardian.
Oh, it was no trouble. We're just happy to help.
Alright. So we should be able to return to Stargazer's monument now, right? This is the beginning, I think. Yeah, it's just telling me to leave the area. Okay. Quests. Return to the Hall of Heroes to repair Maelstrom's memorial. Okay, so destinations, Neptune. Actually, we can go all the way back to Hall of Heroes. We can buy Strand. I'm sure. I've been picking it up all night. I'm just gonna start going down the line. Thread of Fury. Damaging targets with a tangle grants melee energy. Thread of Ascent. Activating your grenade ability reloads your equipped weapon and grants bonus airborne effectiveness and handling for a short duration. Thread of Wisdom. Defeating suspended targets with precision final blows creates an orb of power. This is the last one I can get. Thread of Transmutation. While you have woven mail, weapon final blows create a tangle. Okay. Do you have anything new? No. Alright, Stargazer. Or Maelstrom, I should say.
This little electronic oracle may be useful, but I don't like anyone standing behind me, whether they've got a knife or not. So the question is, tear it out and let the whole network fall apart, or leave it in, and maybe things get a whole lot worse.
Sounds like she had a lot to consider.
Hey, yeah.
My data crawler's running hot. Maelstrom accessed the occlusion a lot. She called it a simulation
It's
echo.
my hero.
But it's not a saved file. It's hidden code in the Cloud Arc. Oh, wow. It's actually in the code? So somebody programmed it in. My data crawler's running hot. Maelstrom... Ugh, I can't talk. Maelstrom accessed the occlusion a lot. She called it a simulation echo, but it's not a saved file. It's hidden code in the Cloud Arc. She found it in Cloudstrider Blue Jay's notes, so, you know, kind of need his archive restored. Alright.
My data crawler's running hot! Maelstrom accessed the occlusion a lot. She called it a simulation echo, but it's not a saved file. It's hidden code in the Cloud Arc. She found it in Cloudstrider Blue Jay's notes, so, you know, kinda need his archive restored. Blue Jay was a tech genius, rebuilt the Cloud Arc into a virtual world. He also built most of our modern computer defenses, which means security. Ugh. Security access is the bane of my archival career. This is outside my clearance, but Nimbus could help.
I wonder what the odds are that Blue Jay was working for the Witness. Do we have a mole? Details on the occlusion trace back to Conrad Jane, the Cloudstrider who went by Blue Jay. He was a former hacker and criminal who ultimately turned his skills towards saving the city and transforming the Cloud Arc into the virtual world it is today. But with so much network security surrounding Blue Jay's legacy, you'll need Nimbus's help getting access. Visit Nimbus to begin bonding with this legacy. Alright. So we head back out this way. That took quite a long time. That's a whole stream dedicated to just chasing that quest down. There's a lot of grind in this game. And as long as it's fun, then terrific. But if it reaches the point of silly, I start burning out fast. But I'm only speaking for myself. Obviously, there are people who virtually live in Destiny, so maybe it's for some and not for others. But I'm having fun so far. I just know my history with this game, and at some point in time, I get tired of it, and I move to something else for like a while.
Rohan, I was just thinking about you.
Alright, Blue Jay, huh? That's a heck of a story. Nimbus grins. Jane had serious problems with authority. Makes me look like an academy drill instructor by comparison. Big brain, though, and an even bigger heart. Once he learned to actually listen to others, he went from public enemy to public hero. Eventually became a Cloudstrider. The Cloudstriders maintain the original sim space he built way back when. It's technically in the VexNet, so we use it like a listening post. Problem is, with everything going on, it's full of Vex. Blocked with a quadrinomial encryption sequence too. Nasty stuff. You'd need a polymorphic engine to crack it, and a ton of their shellcode samples. They pat you on the shoulder. He pats you on the shoulder. This is the part where I tell you to stay away. It's too dangerous, but neither of us would believe it coming from me. Destroy Vex and gather their shellcode fragments to continue bonding with this legacy. Alright, goofball. We'll do it.
Coming right up.
Grab these. Alright, see you in a little while, goofball. Lovable goofball. Alright, I think I'm all set for right now. And I think Saturday's whenever I'm supposed to stream next. So, salutations, everybody. I will see you on the other side, I guess, come Saturday. Everybody take care.